Oh, did you? I'm kicking off, but I'll push pause afterwards.
Off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29.
Okay, so party settings, prioritize game chat, prioritize party chat. I pressed resume. Yeah, I don't know if it worked or not. I don't think it did, but yeah, it didn't. Oh well.
His first carry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him.
Yeah.
It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was.
Doesn't hear me?
The blocks are set up in front of him.
Okay.
And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They run with Hines. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping,
what?
This big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through.
Did you post stream?
That play.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Third and short yardage, Mayfield. And this one out for Evans.
Oh, if he would have came down with that.
Complete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell they're open for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed.
Good point.
Contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
Oh, you were not there. Huh.
Now the former 4th-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
I don't think you got it, sir.
Looks like he's a new lucky bus.
That's a jet sweep into the hands of Metcalf. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Something Justin doesn't usually see every day.
Texan 1st down.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays
Not for
come
me,
from the
though.
college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success. How about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
Now that's bull crap.
Inside Indy's 15-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And now they'll throw with Allen. To the
Okay.
end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe the routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
That is not who I thought you were going to guard. I thought you were going to be a Vander and watch not.
Inside the 5 at the 4. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
And a lot of people ask the same question.
Yeah, mine was crying for a little bit.
So many slants in the red zone. Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
Second down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a third and a couple remaining. They'll run here with Blanche. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to
I think he got tripped up somewhere.
this opening quarter. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games.
You and your kicker fan game is going to kill me.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
I think you might, by the way my protection's going right now.
Ryder! Do you hear Freeman?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. They'll start on the ground lines.
I thought he couldn't juke out user defenders. That's crap. I read that a mile away.
17 and an Indianapolis first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
Oh no. Okay.
It's complete to Fuller.
What
And he's
happened?
going to be taken down with another first down as the stops
You said
made
hut
at
when
the
I wasn't
Texans'
ready,
38-yard
but then
line.
I just misread
I
that.
think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they
Oh,
ran into a
crap.
first down. That's
Thank you,
under
Chase
pressure by
Young.
the Texans, able to get in there for the sack.
And
Oh,
plays
really?
like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Mayfield.
Oh
He's
my,
got Fuller.
whatever.
Takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards.
Got him 3 catches for 62 yards. Yeah.
take him home. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Take baby pictures because I haven't yet.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. This is Hines. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
From what the viewership that I saw popped up was 2.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But, you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense.
There's the baby.
Pass coming up.
There's the baby.
Come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Allen to throw it. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big-time play there for the Texans. 45 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now.
That's a good thing, Justin. It doesn't do anything anyways.
Here's Allen. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That was a linebacker with like 50 catching should not catch that. Okay.
That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Throwing again. Allen looking for the end zone.
Give me that.
Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins.
If they overturn this.
And the Texans have taken the lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, doesn't
What do you mean?
If they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went.
My kicker has 88 kick power, but he has 88 accuracy, and I wanted that for the playoffs.
I'll hit you, and it worked really well for them.
This fielded at the 2.
It's a better shot, though. You don't have to be as perfect with it. I'd rather have an accurate kicker right now than a distance kicker.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, and you start thinking to yourself, okay, what
Oh,
are you
you're
going to
catching
do? You don't go
everything.
away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Just 3 catches in the wild card victory for him a week ago, and now he's got his first here, and it's good for a first down. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. On 1st and 10,
Oh, shoot.
Mayfield. They'll try and set up the screen.
Perfect play call for what I did.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now it's Hines. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What, is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
He's just kidding.
Mayfield down. He'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense.
No.
Much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Look pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter.
You got hit by 2 people. Why do you expect to catch that ball?
You already probably have 3 points in your hip
every
pocket.
time?
You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw
You think he catches that ball every time?
2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Oh dear, you need to go. You need to go watch football.
Here's Hines. And down
This is stupid.
15 he goes. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to run with.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by
Is
him.
he?
If no one's open and you don't have a
Well, that's good
running lane
because
that
you've been
want to
killing me
take,
all game so far.
make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. This is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The passing game for the Colts finding its stride, another first down. They come up in an offset eye. They'll try to run with Hines. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll
It's 96 speed to 96 speed to various more.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already.
Defense is faster in this game
That one earlier was bidding for
to prevent the offensive overpower that's in this game.
From the 1. They give it off here to the tight end. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Taking it in from a yard out. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half.
I need a defensive play.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
At the 25-yard line. 50. Hey, hold. 58, right there. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen.
He dropped it.
Be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
I got it. Alert! Hey, 58 is the mic. 58 is the mic. Now watch one. Under 10. Under.
Now Balaj. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming.
I think you're me.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield.
Oh my goodness.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 2 catches now in his divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. Mayfield now, 8 of 11 in this first half. He's got it 1st and 10. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They go play action. Mayfield.
Hello.
Going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
I said hello, I'm right there.
You know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here he's one that has to absorb.
Exactly, I was right there. I beat you to the ball.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, Mayfield. He may try and run for this. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide.
Oh, okay.
Picked up by the USC man.
That was bad.
Jackson. The tight end Kelsey was the intended target.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away
Oh my
with the football.
goodness.
Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
That was 4-4 and actually worked.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
You took a timeout?
Use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Yep.
Hey. One more time. What are you doing up there? You should love Mom. Me and my brother will chicken that. Big fat look the world. Oh. Oh dear.
Fucking ghosties?
Hi. My ghosties.
Because that's life. Nah. I don't know.
Good or bad? Good.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A gain of 22. He's such a good runner. Shows it there.
He plays good when he's got morale.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL?
At the beginning of the seasons, that's when he's garbage.
The more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Oh my goodness, whatever.
Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
They begin the drive with Hines. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go. And that's caught inside the 30. A huge play that time for the Colts. 41 yards. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, you know, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fuller. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Mayfield now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10.
Hey, alert 33.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper in the territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
Oh, it gave you... I wish you would have caught that. You still wouldn't have gotten down within 2 seconds. It stopped when the ball hit. That tackling animation would have taken 2 seconds.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Marr able to put this one through, and that will do it for this first half. So it's on to halftime of this AFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC Divisional Round. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no? And a loose football.
Okay, I was down, but...
I believe the Colts have recovered. Yes, they have. And they came out of the locker trailing. Not a good way to start this second half with their first drive.
can't imagine that the discussion at halftime encompassed this at all. In fact, I'm sure they talked about, okay, kind of wipe the slate clean, start the second half, and let's go out and play the way we know that we can. That's not a great example of it.
They didn't envision that. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Sheds off the tackle and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes you'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
To throw, it's Allen. Buying time to his left. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
DeMarcus Lawrence in on the tackle.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big
whatever.
gains.
And forget that 100-yard rushing game, at least for the moment, as he'll lose yardage here and fall back under the century mark for the game. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Now Allen. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
Yeah, I knew you were going to take it. This game's yours. Man's not on my side today.
Return as they're finally able to take him down.
Nope.
First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days. That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Being chased out left.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Can that please be a safety?
His 2nd sack of the afternoon. So they come out of the locker room trailing, but plays like that, they won't be trailing much longer. Defense really starting out well this second half.
Yeah, they knew they had to jumpstart
That's your rookie
things
guard,
a little bit. They really struggled in the first half trying to slow them down, but now they had a plan, made that adjustment that we always talk about, and it worked very well on that play.
Taken from just outside the 30. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. They run it with Balaj. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Move! Alert! Alert! 3 down! 90 is the money!
From the 41, Allen. It's complete to Hopkins. 20! And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas.
Oh, come on.
Just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Yeah, give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
What?
Texans. Pushing it away. And the Texans have retaken
What?
the lead.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do in good field position.
That's just fun. It's not like he's a terrible blocker. That's how RG doesn't work when he's in.
And that will make this a 4-point game. This is fielded at the goal
Either
line.
which way, if that was my fullback, then he still would have
Taking it past the
scored.
25 to the 26-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a handoff.
Okay, there we go.
And running room scarce.
Ed Oliver broke your thingy, and they got suctioned back into a block.
Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at the 10. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Texans...
Hey, I know Clowney helped me.
With a 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A huge play there for Houston. 56 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. Melange. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Different story this time around. We had that huge
My corners aren't Ronald Darby.
followed by a sizable loss here.
On Hopkins. What overall is he? Yeah. Adori's a 95. Playing at a 98.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Allen. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain.
But the way you break my tackles, my Balaja isn't doing
We
that.
saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive.
It still broke the tackle. You would have lost 4 yards instead of gaining yards.
As the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Steps away.
Okay.
This is gonna wind up incomplete. The coverage there too
Part
strong
of
on
life,
the deep
whatever.
ball, and now they face a 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
I'm playing a receiver now.
here.
I'm playing receiver now.
Terrific so far.
You're throwing it to Evans when Fuller's been the one killing me.
And he gets it away, and it's a laser headed for the sidelines.
My linebacker's 3 yards away.
The ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds.
I can cover 3 yards, and I don't run fast.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On play action, Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. And here's Allen throwing again. They'll set up the screen to Balaj. He's got a first down and more past the 30.
Oh, dear.
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him.
Because he got tripped up by 2 people.
On the screen pass, 46 yards.
That shouldn't have happened.
The same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game.
Hey, that's happened the same time I called my one-man blitz.
It's been an easy day for him.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
You're saying Madden wins, not me?
That last run, here's 2nd and a couple. They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike. Check pass, check pass. Mike 55, Mike, we go.
Allen going to try and throw on.
Oh, shit, that's big.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail.
It's 2 touchdowns. You still have all 2 timeouts left. You're still in this game.
So, while it's not mission accomplished,
In real life, not in Madden. No.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
Well, you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, dear.
On the delay, here's Hines. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
King. Hey, orbit.
On 2nd and a couple, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Khalil Mack charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss.
I wasn't watching that. I just watched the middle of the field, and then I saw my blitz coming and actually get you.
The Colts on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He finds his target, Fuller. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 15-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mike Evans there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. So they get the score still down, but bottom line is they kept themselves in the game.
They did keep hope alive, Brandon. That's exactly what they did. Now they've got to deliver and finish things off.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Howard's in the zone.
Right now to that slim advantage in
That
a one-score
knockdowns,
game,
like you get 2 knockouts or whatever, too, that takes
Obviously,
it.
the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
The way with the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays.
You know who hasn't burned you yet this game, though?
Plays that gets first downs and keeps
Knox,
the ball
too.
away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
Oh, yeah, there was that one deep one in the middle.
And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Oh, come on. Give me that first.
Watch where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
I don't think you have the biggest hitters, though.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
Please don't fumble.
He's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They needed a yard. They got it. First
That's
down.
when it sucks. That's when you know it sucks.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. 90 is a Mike.
First down, and they're going to throw without it. Flush to his right. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
I protected 7 people on that play.
Football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they
I protected 7 people on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got room. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 31 yards there and a first down. It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
Got three down.
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. And they take a knee. They need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Championship, and now you can start to